My name is Army Sergeant First Class Aaron Cornelius. In 2008, I was injured in Iraq by an IED that exploded underneath me. This resulted in blindness, aneurysm, TBI, and PTSD. I had my first child at the age of 19, and I was working 2 jobs and thought there had to be something better. I talked to a recruiter. That was it. I just thought the military would some opportunities better for my family to help me take care of my family. You get in and you get the camaraderie from the other soldiers and stuff, and you end up just bonding, and you end up having these lifelong friends. I was injured April 10th, 2008. My platoon was in a sector that had no friendlies, probably within the 60-mile radius, and we had to make our own makeshift base. Some tankers came through. They went on their way and they ended up getting stuck and they got ambushed. So we responded. We were rounding up the security troops. I came up to a building to pick up the last troops, stuck my head out, and the IED that was buried was set off by a cell phone. Exploded underneath and used basically my head as a pinball machine. But I did not lose consciousness at all. The operator of the vehicle I was in, it was smoking and everything else, but he got that thing running. We got everybody back to our little safe area. I knew something was wrong, but I couldn't tell because I was in shock. And then I just remembered the battalion commander putting a Purple Heart on my chest, and they put me on a chopper and I went off to Landstuhl, I guess. When I fully woke up, I was in Walter Reed and Bethesda Naval Hospital. Gabby, my youngest, was 7 at the time. Probably the first and only time I shed some tears is because she came running in. Daddy, I have something for you. And she handed me this, which I still have today. She handed me this little tiny rabbit with Velcro hands to put around my nurse's button so I could find it. And at that point, I knew at that time, okay, I'm blind. I'm not going to be able to see my children's face again. And by the end of 2009, my wife, she fell ill, and she passed away. So it was quite the rough road. I currently still live in our home in Florida. I have to rely on people now. Just, the daily struggles of, I gotta keep things in a certain area. I gotta find out what they are. The frustrating things that normally used to take me 5 minutes, now it takes me 25 minutes because I have to figure out how to negotiate things. Bumping into walls in my own home that I've been in. I happened to be given an opportunity to talk to this one organization. They said, you know what, we were looking at your records and stuff. You need some help. We know just the organization. We need to get you in contact with the Homes for Our Troops. For me, being blind is the security factor of a safe room, stormproof windows, just having that security of feeling safe in my home and be able to concentrate on, my own health. I just think it's going to be a tremendous opportunity just to have a comfortable area that is, I know, was put together right, and it could do nothing but bring positivity from here to the future. Without the Homes for Our Troops, I think there'd be a lot of despair within the community of these injured soldiers that they're struggling in their home. 100% Homes for Our Troops is doing outstanding things. Any type of donation will go to doing the right things to help these soldiers, and you will see it with your own eyes.